A lot of the clients that we have deal with chemicals every day, and a lot of the people that we deal with directly are in the environmental health and safety arena, and they are very busy with the load of work that they already have. They are in the chemical industry or petrochemical industry, petroleum industry, and they have a very specific role themselves. And then they have to deal with the unplanned. Whenever there's a chemical spill, a lot of the chemicals may go into the air, but a lot of them don't. A lot of the mass of the chemical goes into the ground, and it affects the soil, and often it can affect the groundwater. While there are cleanup standards for every time there is a release like this, and it depends on the regulatory framework that governs it when that happens. In the state of Texas, some of this is governed under the Railroad Commission, some of it's governed under the Texas Commission for Environmental Quality. And under that, a lot of that, the bulk of the regulations is under TRP, the Texas Risk Reduction Program. We at SAGE provide project oversight. We work with the first responders, and we work with the client, we work with landowners, we work with regulatory agencies, and all the other stakeholders that are involved in an incident where chemicals are released to the environment. We do not work as the first responder, but we work as the second responder in order to be able to take a site incident through the whole process and get closure, regulatory closure from the regulatory agency. We identify the stakeholders and we conduct stakeholder communications hand in hand with the clients who are involved. We often do landowner relations because often these chemicals are spilled from assets such as pipelines, which are traveling through other people's properties. And when that happens, the landowners are directly involved and not always easy to deal with. We also conduct regulatory negotiations in order to make sure that we have the best pathway to closure. We communicate directly with the caseworkers at the regulatory agencies such as TCEQ. We conduct assessment, we collect samples, soil, groundwater, anything else that's impacted, and then we use that data to determine the nature of the impact, the area of the impact, design a remediation which is going to get that property back to a clean status as fast as possible. The objective is to receive that no further action letter from the regulatory agency. So I'm just one geologist here at SAGE Environmental Consulting. I started working in the environmental industry in 1989, and I always had a focus on being able to clean sites up, to get them to closure. That's an objective that I pride myself at. I've got lots of experience of doing it, dealing with irate landowners, with lawyers, regulatory agencies, cleanup crews. We can do it all. Please call SAGE Environmental Consulting.